Okay, so we're back here at 4 Marks Bowls Green at 4 Marks Bowling Club. Gotta say, on this video, a big thank you to two companies. CDB Topsoil, they sponsored the soil on this project for us, helped us out massively, and Boston Seeds, they helped us, they sponsored this, and the seed was for nothing. So thank you to those two companies. The link is in the description for them. We are using Boston Seeds Prestige Bent Fescue on this green. So yeah, massive shout out to them, because this club was struggling. So you potentially saved this club and you got this green back. Well, we will get it back. We have a windy day, which is a huge problem. Lovely sunny day, but it's windy. So what we're going to do is going to put the top dressing out first. As you can see, the guys are doing that now. They're working hard to getting that out. We're going to rake it in, long loot it, and drop the seed on the top, and then till it in, because it's bent fescue, and it needs to be buried 1 to 3 millimeters. So that's what we're doing here. Normally I would seed, but because it's we're getting gusts of wind here, I don't want it blowing across the green. It's going to be painful to seed, but this is how you do it. This is how you do it. So I've reversed the process. I'm not seeding and then top dressing. I'm putting the soil out. I'm going to roll the seed in just so we can keep it down, because I'm going to lose it. It's going to end up all over there. Wind's blowing that way. So enjoy the video, and we'll get the drone up in the air and we do some shots and close-up shots. Please give it a like and a share. It's very important, very important. Once again, massive shout out to Boston Seeds. Never ever let me down. Got that seed to me quick. Soil, never let me down. CDB. So give them a follow them, get your seeds from Boston. I've never had a problem with Boston Seeds. Always had good lawns. If ever there was something wrong with the lawn, it was because of my work or leather jackets and chafer grubs. That's not the seeds' fault, right? So let's go on with the video. Bent Fescue, Bowling Green, 2026. Let's go. Okay guys, look at that. Screened to 4 millimeter, and just look at that. Yeah, that is going to be absolutely perfect for the green. So link in the description for CDB topsoil. If you need topsoil, top dressing, fantastic. And they actually do the equivalent of a field number 4. We're going to show that at a later date in a week's time. Yes, have a look at that. This is incredible. You need to get going and get on the green. Let's go. Okay, so I've got my piles of soil out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the yellow rake, knock the heads off of them, so it's easier to push with a long loop. And then, oh, don't stand on it, do we? That'd be compaction. So I'm going to knock them all off and dress this. We've got 4 metre fleece, so we're doing it in sections because of the gust of winds. Gusts of wind is a huge problem, especially with the bent seed. I am in trouble. If I'm honest, if we didn't have a game, I would have delayed this renovation, but we need to get on. So yeah, we're going to put the seed on the top of this and roll it in immediately so we can hold the seed, and then we're going to fleece it. So we're going to do section by section because of the wind. So this is how you do it if you've got some wind. Let's go. Oh, and I don't mean, you know, after your curry. Right, so what we're going to do is just going to knock them like that. Yeah.
left to my own device. Does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before?
So, where you see more soil in those areas is where the dips are, so you're taking out all the dip, all the undulation. So, it's working well. Hard work, hard work. Won't need the gym today, that's for sure. Right. Let's get this over there. Push the soil where you want and then run it down. Ooh. That's a lot of work. Ah. So when you're using a long loop, you don't want to push it one way. Push it 90 degrees, because you think if the undulation or the lumps are going this way, you're just going to go up and down with them. Whereas if you get on the top of them, it's going to drop that soil. So sweep them 90 degrees. If it's a small area, it's easy because you can just walk around in circles. But obviously, oh, excuse my breathing. It's not that I'm unfit. I need to give up smoking, right? So, yeah, what you would do is you would just be working around in circles. I've got 1,200 square meters, so I need to push a long way, one way, and then push the other way.
If you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? Oh, how I'm beginning to be an optimist about this. How I'm beginning to be an optimist about this. If you close.
Okay, so that's one run done, as you can see. So we're way over our 4 metre width for the fleece. We're going to drop the seed in, and then we're going to be using the Dennis, just engaging the rear roller to push into the soil, because we need to do that immediately. It's going to be painful with the drop feeder, but that's the way I need to do it. You can't use a rotary broadcast spreader in gusts of wind like this, so it's got to be dropped down. This is painful, guys, but for the greater good, right? And this will be rolled and pressed in, and you can see where you see more soil, that is a low spot, so it's holding in there. It's actually quite nice. We do need a roller on here, but we don't have one. Club funds don't permit it, but maybe one day, right? So you can see it there, see all those low spots. So let's get the seed in and a fleece over the top. Okay, so I've got my Boston seeds, Prestige, 20% bent grass and 80% two types of fescue. So we're using Boston seeds, Prestige, and I'll show you the seed now, and I'll show you the different seeds in the bag. Okay, so that's our seed, and you can see how fine that is. Let's try and zoom in a bit better. And the bent will be so tiny, you can barely see them, but that is a very, look at it blowing. I've got to get it down, guys. I can't keep messing around. Yeah, so we're going to follow behind with the Dennis mower and push this into the soil. That's why I needed to put the soil out first, but that's incredibly fine. So having to use drop spreader, nightmare. Let's go. Okay, so that's the runs, you can see, and you can see press the seed into the soil, and need to get a fleece on here now, so it's worked really, really well. Yeah, really happy with that. Dealing with the wind, but they are not blowing away, they are holding. So that's why I needed to reverse it, reverse what I'm doing. You don't need much seed because this will generate, it will grow along under the ground. One seed is multiple plants, we know this, and it's a bowls green, so yeah. I prefer rye, but yeah, let's get the fleece on, let's go.
Look who's digging their own grave, that is what they all say. You'll drink yourself to death. Look who makes their own bed, lies right down within it, and what will you have left? Out on the front doorstep, drinking from a paper cup, you won't remember this.
Okay, so that is one line of fleece out of about 8 or 9. It's going to be horrendous. Not too many pegs this side. Pegged in properly this side because that's finished. But look at this fleece. It's got the strength on the edge. So you don't need to double it up. So that's going to overlap with that, and that's going to work well. So yeah, let's get lots more soil out because look at all that left. Oh God, it's terrible. Let's go. Okay, so that is all the soil out, and that is incredible. Big shout out to CDB topsoil. Absolutely perfect as we've swept in that. As you can see across the green, it's been a hard slog. Look at all that we've done. Yeah, really happy with that. And that drone is really blowing. It's really windy today. So that is fantastic. Look at all that across there. So we've got to knock that off with the rake, and then we'll be lawn looting it, and we'll be getting the fleece on, the seed and the fleece, roll it in. It is a tough job. So look at that. As you can see, beautiful piles out there, right? That is incredible. So let's go on with that. We get the drone in the air, and yeah, let's go. Windy day, what better? Let's go. We can run. We can run. We can run. No surrender. The wind is getting up. No surrender. We carry on, right? We got to get this done. Quick cup of coffee, maybe a cheeky cigarette. Not good for me. Don't do that, children. Get all this done. Oh, let's go.
Beyond your years, acting out all their fears, you feel it in your chest. Your hands protect the flames from the wild winds around you. Icarus is flying too close to the sun, and Icarus is alive. It has only just begun. It's just begun. Standing on the cliff face, highest fall you'll ever grace. It scares me half to death. Look out to the future, but it tells you nothing. So take another breath. Your hands protect the flames from the wild winds around you. Icarus is flying too close to the sun, and Icarus is alive. It has only just begun. And this is how it feels to take a fall. Icarus is flying towards an early grave. You put up your defenses when you leave. You leave because you're certain of who you want to be. You're putting up your armor when you leave, and you leave because you're certain of who you want to be. Oh, Icarus is flying too close to the sun, and Icarus is alive. It has only just begun. And this is how it feels to take a fall.
Right guys, so it is late at night, it's about 6:30, the sun is setting beautiful. That is all seeded top dress fleece, bent fescue. We've had hailstorm, we've had some snow, rain and a constant gust of wind. And guess what? Look how calm it is now. It is absolutely steady as anything, not a sniff of a bit of wind. So there you go, that's how it works. When you get the fleece out, you've got to do this work. Him up there he's not playing well for me, so come on. So that is how you would do a bent fescue. Just because it's a bowls green, it's just bent fescue, right? So yeah, absolutely incredible. I've never fleeced anything like that. The 4 metre width fleece, that's fantastic. That was from Elixir. I don't know how you say her name. Elixir Garden Supplies. Fleece is fantastic. So I'll be moving to 4 metre rolls in the future. So yeah, really, really happy. Could not have done this without CDB topsoil. The link is in the description. And I couldn't have done this without Boston Seeds supplying me the seed free of charge, sponsoring this club for the year. That is fantastic. So both of them, CDB topsoil, Boston Seeds, I've always used them. I think they're incredible. They never let me down. First time I've done a bent fescue. Let's see what I'm made of, right? So we send a drone. Oh, one more thing. We've got lots of things with CDB topsoil. That's who I use for all my lawn dressing. We have an equivalent of field number 4 compost coming out. There'll be a video very soon about that, but they can supply you the equivalent 4mm screened compost, chopped, shredded, absolutely perfect, same, and it's cheaper, and you can buy it in a big ton bag, delivered to your door. Think about it, get on it. So they've given me a code, so it's OCD10, OCD10. If you ring them, put the phone number on the screen now, you give them a call, say that code, OCD10, and you'll get 10% off. So that's to you, the viewers, the subscribers. Get your field number 4 from them, and get your silica sand from them, because there's not many quarries in the country that do silica sand. So get on that, use them. This is going to be, well, I'm going to come back here in a month's time. They've actually put a couple of games back, so maybe 5 weeks. Maybe I've got 5 weeks of this fleece. So I'm back here early in the morning because it's so late, it took so long battling with the elements. You can't control nature. So I'm back here early morning because there's some rain, and I've got to get a wetting agent on the fleece because it's just pooling, it's not permeable. So you know you have to put a wetting agent on the fleece. So there we go. Big thank you to Boston. Much love Boston Seeds. Much love CDB topsoil. Give them a shout. You know, best seeds in the country for me. And CDB topsoil, worked with them for about 18 months doing different lawn blends. Can't beat it. So, after a long arse day, it's goodbye from me. Thank you for watching. Give it a like, hype it, share it, all that jazz. Yeah, because this has been a real tough job. It's been difficult to film. The drone was blowing, it actually blew away. So yeah, it's been tough. Would love to have filmed more, but we're getting there, we're getting there. You get the idea. So have a look from above, as they say, and you'll see the enormity of what we've been doing today, all in one day. Absolutely incredible to get this done in a day. Anyway, we will see you soon, guys. You take care. See you when we take the fleece off. So exciting. And look at the size of that. That is incredible.